Do you remember the first time your man saw you naked?
I saw your butt. I had no choice. Again?
Yeah. Do you remember the last time, Jay, we're out of light bulbs?
Hey, we should have sex sometime soon.
Oh, I would love that.
Good, me too.
Maybe Thursday.
It feels like it's been a while this time.
It has, right?
Last time was when we got those towels from Bed Bath & Beyond.
That's right. How the hell do you get it back? Hey.
Holy.
I just had an idea. Let's film ourselves having sex.
That's a great idea. This is your best idea ever. Hello. And welcome to an evening with Annie and Jay.
Honey, erase that video.
I'll erase it, babe.
Don't forget, okay?
I won't forget.
Congratulations on the movie.
Thank you.
There's so many things I loved about it.
Cool.
One, the first thing is, I think you say a lot of things that people think, but they're actually scared to say and do themselves.
Totally.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was the goal, that, you know, you watch this adventure and it's funny and we have an amazing cast, and then I hope on the drive home, couples turn to each other and say, like, should we maybe talk about that we haven't had sex in a while? That's the goal, because I think the reality is a lot of couples, both people are privately thinking they should have more sex, and no one's saying it.
Mm-hmm. You're parents to 2 kids in the film, and there's a point where your son is kind of not being so great, and you say that he's being bratty, but use a different word.
Right.
I think that's something a lot of parents probably think about their kids, but they're scared to say. Was there any apprehension about you actually going that far?
No, because the first time I heard someone say it, it blew my mind, and I thought it was the greatest thing ever. I was with a friend, their kid was being a real brat. We use the word brat. And he walked off, and in my mind, I'm thinking, like, God, that kid's a brat, but I'm with the kid's father. I can't say anything. And the kid walked away, and he turned to me and said, my kid is such an effing brat. And I was like, oh my God. Yeah. Totally.
And you're no stranger to being fully undressed for the camera.
Yes.
This is the first time we've seen Cameron go fully nude on screen.
It's just my butt.
Right. Did you give her any advice? What tips did you give her?
He said, you know what? I straightened that crack out before we went on camera.
Yeah, she tried to go out with a crooked crack.
He's like, straighten that out before you get out
Which is a rookie mistake.
Yeah.
I think that's great advice.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so glad he said that.
Yeah, because I started off rather horizontal, and apparently it's supposed to be vertical.
Yeah.
So I said, thanks for the tip, because I can't see back there. I have not actually seen my butt from that perspective, so.
One of the other things I really loved about the movie was Rob Lowe's character. It kind of reminded me of Justin Timberlake's character in Bad Teacher, only because when you first meet them, they seem nice, a little socially awkward, maybe a little off, but perfectly fine. And then as the movie goes on, they just get weirder and weirder, and you're like, what is going on here?
Yeah, totally. And I think, that was both Rob and Justin, as I recall, brought those 2 creepy characters to life themselves. They kind of showed up with those characters.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things we were trying to do with Rob's character is to highlight like a greater theme in the movie, which is behind closed doors, you shouldn't make any assumptions about what people are up to.
One of my favorite, and I'm sure a lot of people's favorite in the movie, is going to be your naked handstand. How many times did you have to practice that? What was that like for you, Cameron, to have to see that?
Well, that's a very generous and thoughtful question.
For me, I mean, it comes naturally. I'm much more live than you would anticipate. That was nothing to me.
I was concerned only because I'd never seen him do it before, so I just wanted to make sure that I didn't know if he understood, if he could come down out of it in a graceful way. So I was worried that he might hit his foot on things.
Yeah.
But you pulled it off.
He did an amazing job.
Amazing.
Yeah. Several times.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna ask if you guys.
Yes, we watched the video.
Oh, you said you weren't gonna say
I know we weren't gonna say anything, but I can't lie to Jake. And besides, we just skimmed it because we didn't have time.
Oh my God! I think this might be... No. It definitely is the most embarrassing moment of my life.
Oh, no. You should not feel embarrassed. If anything, you should feel proud.
Yeah, your body's insane.
Oh my God.
When you first got a script that was titled Sex Tape, what was your initial reaction?
Well, my initial reaction was just, I hope that maybe they change the title so I can talk about it in front of my family without blushing. But my second reaction was,
let's read this, and then it was so funny. It's very funny. You know, for production purposes, they were calling it basic math, I think, just so that you didn't have to have signs up all over, like, the set being like, sex tape this way.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Were you nervous because when you do get a script like sex tape, like, I would automatically think, okay, I'm gonna have to, like, have sex scenes, or I'm gonna be naked throughout the whole movie.
I didn't suspect that people were asking me to be naked, so I was like, so that was fine. But those two are very brave, bold souls who they went for it. I mean, and they should. They've got the bodies to go for it. It was really funny. I didn't see like any of the more explicit scenes being shot, so it's funny to see how far they went.
Now, you and Rob have this amazing chemistry on set. How did you guys prepare for your scenes?
That's nice of you. I'm glad that it came across like that. We didn't know each other. We knew, like, had, you know, in passing, but we certainly never worked together before. But we both have done a bunch of stuff at the Upright Citizens Brigade Theater, so I feel like we have a similar background, and he's so easy to get along with and to perform with because he just gives and listens and is so funny, of course, just by himself, that it felt like kind of easy to do that. And it was in Boston, so there's a lot of hanging out, you know, during downtime, which is always, I think, helpful in securing a bond among the cast. Yeah.
And I love seeing you in movies. You're so great. But I also really loved you on The Office. Would you ever return to TV?
I am, in fact, yes. So I'm very excited. It'll be a new show starting this winter on NBC. Yeah. So that'll be exciting. It's a comedy. It's a comedy, not a drama. It's not The Blacklist. But yeah. So it's created by Robert Carlock and Tina Fey. So it'll be on this.
Oh, that's amazing. And comedy's so your thing.
It is. It's my thing. Yep.
Who wants to have some fun? Hello?
Who has sex for 3 hours? That's the length of the movie Lincoln. You did the full Lincoln.
You sure you don't want to tell me what's going on? Mom, there's some things that you should just die without ever knowing about. Okay, sounds good.
You gotta be kidding me. No, deal! Siri, how do you perform CPR on a dog?